Hello everybody. This has been a long time since my last video. It's been since July of last year. So that's very long away. That's a long time ago. And so I don't really remember what I was doing in this house, just so you know. Like, if I was on a trajectory, I'm no longer on a trajectory. I don't even remember. I haven't been on this world in 8 months. Honestly, there's been so much that's happened in my life and in my I'm gonna turn off these shaders. In my in my life that I just haven't had time really to do this. But I have wanted to. Like, it has not been out of my mind, right? And these videos always help me, kind of collect my thoughts in a way that I'm not really able to do because I'm kind of just talking to myself, and instead of talking to someone else, which talking to someone else, I mean, is better than talking to myself, but these videos help me figure out what to talk about to other people. Hello? I apologize if there's like keyboard sounds. I don't know how to fix that, but you guys are just gonna have to deal with it, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna put slabs at this, just so you guys know, so you don't think I'm a crazy individual. What do I even... Oh, here's our mine. Okay, I'm gonna connect this. So the last time I was on this channel doing this kind of talking video was in July of last year, and since then a lot of stuff has happened. The most notable of which has been a hurricane has kind of knocked out. I mean, if you guys watch my main channel, you'll kind of know a little bit about this, but a hurricane came through where I live, which does not happen very much, and kind of destroyed a lot of stuff in my town. My college classes were basically canceled for the whole semester. I mean, they continued, but they're online. It was crazy. I have never experienced anything like that, but that's not what this video is going to be about. I'm just kind of updating you on my life and what's happened. But overall, since July, my life has improved very much. I will say that, and I'm happy with dude, I need to figure out something to do. Making a pathway is not gonna be enough. I'm happy with the progress I've made mentally. Like, I am in a man, I don't have a hoe. I'm very happy with the progress I've made, just in general in my life, and like kind of in my I don't want to say personality, but like my kind of my goals and my values in life have changed for the better. I've kind of realized what I want in my life and what I want to the things that matter to me is people more than anything. I'm kind of currently in the middle of making a decision that I want to speak about in this video. So essentially, just to give you guys some background, I am from... Okay, I don't want to say where I'm from because that's doxing me, but... Well, not really, but the town I grew up in is the town I'm still at, right? I have not left this town. I have been in this one town for my whole life, and it's not a bad place. Come on, dude. It's not a bad place. I like it. I do like it, right? I think a lot of people who live here specifically don't realize how cool it is, and how it's not just it's not like, in the middle of a desert or something. It's cool. It has cool landscapes, cool attractions. It's just pretty, right? And there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of places to go. It's cool, and I don't think many people realize that when they're when they're talking about living here. And anyways, let's talk about myself. because I am so awesome. Out of high school, I was terrified to leave here. I was terrified to leave my hometown because I was worried that I would, like, because I was so attached and so dependent on my parents for everything, right? I didn't have a car. I didn't want to leave because, you know, my friends were still here. And in the first year, it was a really good decision for me to stay because, you know, I had friends here that went to school with me, lived with them. And, you know, my mental wasn't doing great. I forgot to play Minecraft there. My mental state wasn't doing great, but that experience of staying here made it the best it could be. The experience of my first year of college was good because, well, as good as it could be because of the decision I made to stay here. I'm happy with my decision. But then in that year, right, I got a driver's license, and then last summer I got a job, so I've been making money and stuff. And so with that has come freedom to kind of, I don't want to say do what I want, but like more freedom than I was having, because kind of before that my whole life was school. My whole life was just going to school and coming back to my dorm. And now it's that plus like work and plus relationships and plus I have a kind of life that I didn't have before. And it's kind of hard to make to feel like you're making progress in life if you're stuck in the same place as you were when you weren't making progress, if that makes sense. Like, I'm in the same room I was last year when I felt terrible about my life, when I felt like there's no direction, no sense of advancement in my life. And I'm in the same room, sitting right now in the same chair I was last year when I was having these thoughts. And I know now that I'm gonna go exploring, guys. I know now that I have changed, right? I know now that I've changed, but you know, sometimes I don't feel like I have. Like, I'm just still here in the same room, going to the same school that I don't really like, that I've never really liked. And it's just, it makes me want to leave, right? It makes me want to leave because I've grown up here, and it almost makes me feel stuck in the past, right? There's still parts of my life that are, do I have armor? Nope. What is that skin? Okay. There's parts of my life that have stayed the same. And when I do stuff now that I used to do back as a kid, or back a year ago when I wasn't happy with myself, I feel kind of depressed is the wrong word, but I feel like I'm backtracking, right? If I continue to stay here, then I feel like I'll just never make progress, right? And so what I'm saying is, to make me feel like I'm making progress in my life, I need to leave my hometown. And my hometown is not a small place by any means. I mean, it's not big. It's like a medium-sized town. That's very nice. I've said that a lot, but it's very nice. It's a good environment. But to make progress, I feel like I have to leave, and that's making progress socially in my career because my school sucks, and also like emotionally, I feel like making progress. That will be very, very good for my emotional health and social life and independence, right? Because I still kind of rely on my parents for a lot of stuff. And I mean, I think that's fine, right? I think relying on your parents at this age is fine. I'm 19, I'm in college, sophomore, so I think it's fine. But I feel I don't want to rely. Okay, I don't want this to sound bad, but like, I don't want to rely on their presence as much as I do, because I feel kind of almost lost when I'm in a place where they're not there, you know, or someone I know isn't there. And that brings me to, where do I go? Where do I leave to? Oh my gosh. Okay. And there's a few options, right? And there's a bunch of considerations that I'm doing, and I have applied to different schools. So there's a place at the beach because I like the beach and I like the weather. There's a place where my dad teaches. My dad teaches at, well, I'll just say this, he teaches at Ohio State, and contrary to your belief, it's nowhere near where I live, where I grow up. He lives where I grow up, but he teaches like 8 hours away in Ohio State. I don't know why, but he does, and so that's something. And another place is somewhere where I have, like, my partner lives there, right? And so that's another option. And so I think any of those places would be good for me. Ohio State is too big. Ohio State is too big of a school for me, so I don't think I'm going to go there. And I don't think that would help my little mind, because oh damn, there's a goddamn ocean. Because I was just saying, I don't want to rely on my parents as much. I don't want to rely on their presence as much, and my dad's going to be there half the time. So it's essentially, am I moving there for the weather or for the person? And I don't know. I mean, I have an idea what I want to do, but it's not decided. And I don't know. But that's not really the thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about feeling stuck in the past and feeling stuck where you grew up. I saw this TikTok or something, or like this YouTube short or some sort of thing, and it's just a dude looking at the screen with text that said, like, leave this small town before your dreams, or before you, wait, let me find it actually. Okay, yeah, it says leave this small town before it kills all your dreams. And that specific TikTok, and like, that specific TikTok has stuck with me more than anything that I learned in the past year. Oh damn. Okay, I guess I should make a boat then. Oh wait, I forgot how to do that. But that specific TikTok has stuck with me more than anything else, because that's kind of what I'm feeling, like, that my town isn't small, but it's kind of killing my dreams of being independent and being having new experiences. And you know, as a 19-year-old, you crave that type of thing. At least I do. And, oh, okay, well, I don't know how that happens. Like, I mean, I guess not everyone craves new experiences. I mean, I don't on a daily basis. I'm a routine-oriented young man. But like, for a change in life, like, my whole life is here. My whole life and everything is here. And when your whole life is somewhere, you can't make progress. You don't feel like you're making progress in your life. I think at my age, you need to escape your childhood and do something else. And I almost wish, no, I was gonna say I almost wish I left after high school, because I wouldn't be in this situation. I'd be good, right? I mean, maybe if I made the right decision of where I would go, I'd be good. Oh God. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Well, not my problem. Oh, wait. Dude, I'm in survival. I need to loot this place. I've been playing on creative so much recently. Oh, shit. Oh my God, that scared me. Let me also say, my school that I go to, my college, it's not a good school. Damn. Oh my god. Okay. It's not a good school in general. It's pretty bad, I will say. Specifically for my major, which is business, it's not good. And so if I transfer somewhere else, I would be behind like a year, which I'm willing to do for the new experience and also for the education. Like wherever I go would offer more. Like I always, when I make these videos, I always feel like I'm not making sense, and then I read it back or watch it back and I am making sense. You know, I go home every weekend. And it just constantly, yo, look at that village on the horizon, dude. That's cool. What does this look like in shaders? Yo, that's awesome. When I go home every weekend and I'm at home and I'm in my room that I grew up in, it's kind of, it's nice because that's my childhood, but it's also since I'm there every weekend, or you know, almost every weekend, it's kind of it's a little, it has the same feeling of feeling stuck in your past, right? I sleep in my bed that I've been sleeping in since I was like 1, you know. That's my past. That's not me making progress in my life, you know. That's my past. That's not my future. And me going back home every weekend is not my future. And that's why I want to leave. I don't want to rely on the routine of being stuck in the past, being stuck at my house with my parents. And I mean, I don't really have much issues with my parents. I mean, there's a few issues, but I mean, overall, it's a good relationship I have with them, I think. I mean, it's a little bit weird, but it's good, I think. And I mean, I think I'm better off not being with them. I think I'm better off being away. I mean, still obviously keeping a relationship with them and stuff because I do like them, but I think it's for my good to be away. And I'm trying to make that decision now. I'm gonna make a decision hopefully in the next month, which is of where I'm gonna go. But I don't think I'll stay here. I still have that option technically to stay here. And when I think about the actual logistics of it, it's scary to leave. But it doesn't feel as impossible as it did after high school for me anymore. It feels necessary. It's scary, but it feels necessary for me to leave. So I guess I'll end it. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and if you have any advice, if you've been in a situation like this, or if you have experienced this kind of feeling, I like to hear your comments. I read them, and the comments on these type of videos are always really nice, and I really like, you know, damn, like people actually relate. People are nice, and so your comments are I do read them, and they were very nice in the past 3 episodes. So I would like to say thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully be back soon for more of these type of videos, because I have a couple more subjects I'd like to touch on that I think will relate to a bunch of people. So thank you, and goodbye, and subscribe as well, don't forget about that.